I see no one watching. That doesn't even include me. But, I mean, I'm watching, so how do I count as zero? Maybe I should open up another window and watch myself. That could be a thing, I guess. Maybe. Hey, if I could, if I could go live and have no one watching except for me on another window, I could get watch hours and stuff, couldn't I? Is that a thing, or you guys tell me, educate me. I have no idea how this all works. I see humans. Yeah, it looks like humans. Oh, thumbs up. We got a couple of thumbs up. Whoa, wait a second. Survival Lieutenant, welcome. Ian Myers, hey, how you doing? Well, it's not that late. It's, well, 10 to 2. I had somebody just leave here, okay? Hey, hey, hey. What's up, Sunshine? Not sure if I said that right. Hey, Liberty Bell. Good to see you as well. What's up, Scoop? Hey, Laurie. Scoop or Scoop? Can I say Scoop? I don't know. You got to tell me. I say things wrong all the time, so, everyone needs education, right? Chelyabinsk. Chelyabinsk. Steph. Well, Steph, your name. All right. Scoop. Steph. Scoop. Steph. I'm gonna have to. It'll take me a while, but I'll get there. Steph. Hey, Brainstorm. What's up? What's inside your brain? Got anything you want to share? I got something I want to share. Yeah, howdy, folks. Howdy indeed. Chime in where you're from, what your gas price and your temperature was today. Come on, do that every single time you come in my stream here now. Come on. It's just sharing up the good knowledge and the good wealth. You know what I mean? Sunshine. Okay, Sandra. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Now that makes sense. Now, as far as Miss S. Coop, Steph goes, it doesn't relate as much, so it's going to be harder for me to remember. But Coop, Steph. Sunshine, Sandra. Happy Memorial Day. Well, Brainstorm, I'm not going to go ahead and say that. What I will do is please go ahead and remember it, everyone. All those who forfeited their lives, gave their lives willingly for our freedom. It is a day to remember them. Hey, Laurie. The 10 degrees and gas is 75 cents a liter? Holy crap! Ian. Well, it was warmer than that here today. Almost 10 degrees warmer, but the gas was also $1.30.9 a liter. Like, goodness gracious. Mary Beth, hello. How you doing? Panama. I haven't left the house today on gas. Oh, Roger. Fair enough, that's okay. Nice, nice in Canada today. We had like 18, 19 degrees, which is like 68 Fahrenheit for my American brothers and sisters. Cheaper gas, yep. No carbon tax. Oh, Ian, they tax the ever living ass right out of us. Brittany, you're a newbie here. Welcome. It's good to see you. Brittany, what we like to do here on this channel is we like to chime in roughly where you're from. I don't want your mailing address. I don't want your postal code. Not looking for where you're from. Roughly where you're from, what's your gas price and temperature relative to where you are, so we can get sort of a global thing going on, because we got Russia in the house, we got America in the house, we got Canada in the house. This is global, okay? Jenny, hey. Brittany, hey. 286 and 75. Where you at roughly there, Brainstorm? Come on now. Obama. All right, fair enough. You already said it. Good enough. Gotcha. Well, I just had a interesting visitor leave from here. It's a person who I've never met before, but I've been talking to like a good number of you wonderful folks here on the YouTubulars. And she was in the area, just a couple of blocks from me. Where am I from, Lori? You know where I'm from. Just across the lake from your folks. I'm not sure who you're asking, Lori. Go on ahead and be more specific about that, why don't you? Jenny Simon, hello, hello. I see you there. Sometimes I miss a lot of chat, and other times I don't. But I just had a lovely visit from a lady I've been talking to for over a year now, I guess, over on the YouTubulars here. Like you guys, great guys and gals. She's sort of local to the area, and she just happened to be right here in my town, just a couple blocks away. Now, this girl had, and I'm not going to go ahead and share her YouTube name because that wasn't discussed. We could share that or anything like that. And there was no all right, gotcha, Lori. I'll get there. There was no romantic interest. It was a trade-off for she's had some rhubarb she's been trying to give me for a couple of weeks now. Okay, and I got the text. Crap. Okay, all right. You're in town. Boom. Yeah, I'm home. I'll throw the light on there outside so that you can see my house. This and that. So she stopped by. Okay, and well, we sat and talked for about 3 hours. And of course, we were talking about the Bologna and the Jabberwocky and like all kinds of gardening and this and that. She brought me some rhubarb. She brought me Jerusalem artichokes. And then she brought me some other kind of thing I can put in my flower garden. So I traded her out. I swapped her out. I bonused her out. I sent her home. Guys and gals, I sent her home with, I can't just receive a gift from someone without reciprocating the favor. I'm sure you guys are similar mind. Correct me if I'm wrong. Am I stupid? I don't know. Is that dumb to do? Give something back to someone who brought you something? Anyways, in the first bag that I gave her was a bottle of last year, 2020's homemade wine Dijon mustard. Also, a jar of my homemade pizza sauce out of stuff that I grew out of my garden. Okay. There was smoked pork hock in there. Hey, Teresa, what is going on? Kim, I see you there. Welcome. What else did I put in there? Oh, a roast of my pea meal bacon. Yep, that was the first bag I gave her. Yes. And then I kept giving. I gave her a bottle of dill pickles. I gave her a bag of split yellow peas so that she could make pea soup with that smoked pork hock. What else went in there? A whole bunch of other stuff. And so she loaded me up with these plants that she brought me. So I had to trade out. And give her some nice stuff. Oh, hey. When she was in the driveway, like, of course, I walked her out to the car. And she opened the trunk and she's like, I got this whole bag of onions in here. Look at this. She loaded me up. I'm wearing combat pants here, right? And my side pocket is loaded with these onion sets. No, Teresa, no. I just happened to met a fellow person that I've met on YouTube. And she stopped in to swap out, or not swap out, but drop me off some plants. So I thought I'd trade her out some. I couldn't let her leave without any stuff, because then it gets more room in my freezer and I can make more stuff. And Oh, evening, morning. It's good to see you. Cajun, look at you, Cajun Marine. Welcome. Thank you for your service. Thank you to all fellow service members, former and current, and thank you to all of those who gave the ultimate price. Breaking down all current events and including links. Canada Poly. I've heard that name before, Ian Myers. So I believe I have checked him out. But he's not on my regular hit list, but I should possibly make that so. Not at all, Cajun Marina. My pleasure to do so. If I had to, I would do it again. I know you would too. Brittany, no, it's not midnight here. It's 2 a.m. All right, Mary Beth concurs on Canada Poly there. That's great. Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, so I just kind of wanted to share with you guys that I had a very, very nice visit with a nice lady. She's fairly local to me, like within 20 miles kind of deal. She was in town for some family business. Hey, Jen G, look at you. Welcome. Good to see you. How am I? I'm good. I'm not sure who you're talking to, if you're talking to me, Ian. But anyways, yeah, she was in the area, had some plans for me. So I'm like, yeah, heck yes. I'm at home, and there was some things I should have been doing, but sometimes it's more important to connect with people that are local to you. Sit down, have a good old chin wag, right? And we had a great chin wag. We talked about the jabber, and we talked about the whole Bologna thing, and the Kung Flu and all that stuff. No, Dean, no. Hey, you know what? Lori, you in here? Go ahead and explain to Dean what that is there. I don't need no batteries there. That's set to the exact right time. So anyways, yeah, we sat down, had a good long chin wag, good connection, similar sort of brainwave patterns, swapping out vegetables and this and that, and trading up homemade goods. And that's how barter should work. Trade up, right? Build a little bit of a little barter trust, and it opens up another line of commerce, if you will, in the bad times when there's no commerce. Glenn Anderson. Well, welcome and good evening. You couldn't sleep? All right. This might be such a boring video. It might put you to sleep, but all right, guys and gals, if you all right. We're early Tuesday morning. I do my live streams on Monday at 7 Eastern Standard Time. If you guys didn't happen to catch it, one of the big ticket items I shared on there is that the company, I'm going to have to refer to my notes here, JBS, which is the globe's biggest beef and chicken producer and second biggest pork producer, had a cyber attack on it, just like the pipeline from the Colonial Pipeline was hacked a couple of weeks ago. Hacked. One of the biggest meat producers that affects the United States, Canada, and Australia. Hacked. I'm not sure if it was today or when it took place, but get your meat before the mainstream hears about this. It's already in mainstream Australia, so it'll be through Britain, and it'll be all over here tomorrow. On this North American continent. So that's going to affect things badly. Whether it affects the supply, I'm not sure. Oh, yours is set to 420. Well, very good. Cool. May enjoy some of that with you. Kim, that's a very interesting question. Okay. I have 3 trains of thought on that, Kim. So first train of thought, I'm thinking it's being done by some young 20-year-olds, especially if they come out with a $5 million ransom fee, like they did for the pipeline. Like, what the heck is $5 million? It's freaking peanuts, right? In the grand scheme of things, it's nothing, right? Okay, so Kim, young kids, quick $5 million. Like, what do they care? They can do the programming and all this and They're hiding in the mom's basement and can get $5 million worth of pizza pockets, right? Whatever. All right. So there's that. Another train of thought, inside job from within the company to pause things, cause prices to increase, carry things on with increased prices. Another train of thought, maybe someone is doing it to actually interrupt the meat delivery to people, right? With their whole NWO stuff and, leaning toward all that. Dusty, I see you there, brother. So I got multiple trains of thought on it, Kim. Kim? What's your? Who do you think did it? Anyone else? Please chime in. Intentionally. Yeah, well, I can't necessarily disagree, nor completely 100% agree, Teresa. Give a dude a break, okay? Doesn't it seem like that, Teresa? Every day is freaking something. Like, why every day? Why every day? Well, like yesterday wasn't enough, and that on top of that on top of that ain't enough. Like, I mean, come on. Yeah. You know what, Ian? I don't think there's any way I can possibly disagree with that in any way whatsoever. As a matter of fact, I might align my beliefs with what you just said there. Well, Brittany, all flus are a coronavirus, right? Like, I mean, but they haven't been pushing it that hard since before now. And like, why now? Yeah, what's happening? NWO, population control, Georgia Guidestones. All right. So hang on a second. Now this is okay, guys and gals. I apologize. I'm going to miss a whole bunch of chat here, but I want to land based on something. Alex Gabriel. Yeah, they're trying to do that for sure. And they're moving rapidly. Yes, Teresa, they seem to be. Yeah, haven't seen if there's ransom or not. Lively Prepper. We're just hanging out and we're just kind of spitballing ideas about the hack on the big global meat plant and food supply. If you haven't heard it, it's the JBS Corporation has been cyber attacked. Don't trust some guy like me on YouTube. Go do your own research. Find out the truth any way you can. Re-education camps. Yeah, no kidding, Ian. No kidding. Well, you know what, Jenny? I think that'd probably be really important to do because the history that's going to be written by whoever is going to be the victor of all this crap, history is written by the victors, not by all the other people, right? So there's only certain truths in the history that we know, right? But maybe some of those the cuneiforms bear more truth than we could possibly know. You know what I mean? Yeah, masks on our PCs. Whoa, Glenn. What are you talking about? 2 masks. Like, aren't you supposed to have 2 masks now? Cajun Marine, I don't disagree with that whatsoever. I'm not sure if I got a moderator in here, so I got to allow that comment. There you go. There you are. Rosetta Stone. Okay, I know less about that than I know about the Georgia Guidestone. Hey, goodbye, Blue Sky. I see you there. Hey, goodbye, Blue Sky. Your name there. Just chime in on that. Is that in reference to a song from a very, very good band I know? ELO? Or is that a Pink Floyd reference? Yeah, they do want everyone scared, for sure. Yeah, look at Brittany. Yeah. Yeah, Brittany knows what they're saying over there. All right, Pink Floyd, cool. I got a whole bunch of that stuff over on my vinyl over there. Lua, I see you there. Yeah, you know what? They don't want us to eat meat anymore. So is this an interruption in that to try and bolster the bugs and vegetable-based proteins and all that stuff? You guys can chime in on here. This is not my live stream. I'm just a dude on the end of the with my face in the camera here. This is all your guys' live stream. You bounce ideas off the other. Share with me. I can share with you what my thoughts are. Beyond Meat garbage. Well, you need protein, and the easiest way we've been able to get it all these years is through meat. Look, I got a whole freaking pocket full of onion sets. I got to get these out of here. I got a whole pocket full, like a cargo pocket full. Hang on a second. I got a mason jar right here. Let me fill this up. And I was wondering what I was going to put in that other negligent bed that I have. That's what happens when you get a random, not a random person, but a person you've known a good long while from the YouTubulars here. They stop by. You end up having a beverage or two. Have a chat and a chin wag for a good 3 hours or more. You know what? Now she's going to go home and make a pot of French Canadian pea soup with smoked pork hocks in it because I gave her all the ingredients. Minus the onions, of course. She's already got onions. Real cool meeting her, though. Very, very nice lady. Yeah, I got onion sets. That is cool. Well, I'm not sure what Sandy's saying, what was delightful, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. Onion, yeah, Lively Prepper. Onion sets. She had, like, not seeds, not onion seeds, but, like little onion sets you put in the ground, and they'll grow you some onions. You know what I'm saying? I don't no one be fighting here in a chat. Sort it out, guys and gals. Behave yourselves. And if you can't behave, be cool. Sometimes I don't mind misbehaving a little wee bit. Yes, they are alive. Yeah, so, she transferred me a rhubarb, which is a plant that will produce years and years and years again. You just got to put it in the ground, nurse it into health, and then after that, you can harvest off of that in, for years and years and years, decades, right? What a great gift. Jerusalem artichokes she shared with me, some other goofy thing I got to put in my flower bed, and these onion sets. So I thought I'd have to send her off with some good things to make her some decent meals. Cheeseburgers even, Teresa. Cheeseburgers. You know what? If I was in half a mood, I'd stand you in a corner for 5 minutes, Teresa. Cheeseburgers. Teasing me with cheeseburgers, really? Come on now. How dare you? I love a good cheeseburger, though. What about y'all? What's your favorite dang thing? Food type. Come on now. Chime in. All right. I'll ask the question. Before you answer, I'll ask the question. You're banished to an island forever. You can have any meal that you want and as much as that meal that you want every day for life. What's it going to be? Ian Myers, yes. Yes, 100%. Oh, Lisa Devine, Liza. I'm going to mess it up every freaking time. Ribbo steak. Steak and lobster, Lisa Devine says. Hot dogs, morning light for your forever food? What? Any kind of potato. Chunky monkey. What are you going to eat, chunky monkey for life? What the heck? Blue sky, come on. What is that? Chicken and sausage gumbo. Marine, I'll be right there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll bring the spice. Deep dish pizza, Han Solo. Goodness gracious. Ribeye garlic bread and steamed veggies with sweet tea. Survival LT likes some fish. Sandy M wants a rare steak. Jenny likes some pad thai. Lasagna, Dusty Dada. Dusty, it's been my favorite meal ever since I was a child. When I first had lasagna, it was like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever. Filet mignon, baked potato, and broccoli. That's okay. I would jazz it up a little bit more than that, but pasta, bacon. It's actually bacon. Gotcha, Rich. Yeah, bacon. Thick cut, double smoked. That's gotta be good. Blue sky, that's okay. You do what you do. Cheese and eggs and some chips. That'd be your forever meal? All right, well, Em, you can go ahead and answer again if you want to. Fish and chips. Youper. That's not bad if you get some homemade dill tartar sauce and some lemon going on in there. Yeah, oh yeah. You're going to probably want a coleslaw or a potato salad or something to go with it. More likely a coleslaw. Ribeye and a cold beer. Cheers, Glenn. You just ate breakfast. You're too full to decide. Anyone doesn't know Ian Myers, he's over in Russia. So this really is a global chat. It's awesome. Frickin' awesome. You guys rock. Yeah, bacon rules. Bacon rules and vegan rules. Look at Sandy M. Spaghetti. Oh. 3 times over the weekend. Goodness gracious. Spaghetti is awfully good. All right, Lisa Devine's making a bold statement. Making the best lasagna since 79, Dusty. Everyone loves it. I'd belly up and like try to eat 2 pounds of that. Shrimp and fried calamari, Brittany says. Pad thai all the time. So good. Cheers, Glenn. Tossed salad? That's it? Like your forever meal? Tossed salad. Stuffed mushrooms, artichoke dip, and artisan bread. Well, Miss Tree, I make my own artisan bread at home. So like that part is a bit of a no-brainer. Mushrooms, I can buy them and stuff them, and artichokes, yeah, I guess I could make or buy and make that too. But yeah, well, like the bread I could make for sure. Yeah, you guys want to go on ahead there in the chat and share up some recipes? Go on ahead. What about spam? Spam fried rice. Mushroom and spam fried rice. You guys, tell you, I have a video of mushroom and spam fried rice. It was freaking fantastic. You guys don't know what to do with Spam and mushrooms? Go check out my Spam and mushroom fried rice video. I'm telling you right now. Bacon wrap Spam. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, we got a Spam hater here. Brittany, or do you hate fried rice? Be clear on that, Brittany, before you say yuck. Yuck what? Come on now. Make sure you hate specifically how you want to hate. Don't hate all the other stuff that goes along with it. Come on now. You don't have to be like that. Ooh, summer soup. Ian, does your wife serve that cold? Now, when you talk about refreshing summer soup, they're quite often served cold. Just a salad with barbecue beef topped with barbecue sauce. Sounds like a hot barbecue salad. Mmm, really good. Cabbage off the grill. Oh, Spam is Yuck City. Okay, all right, fair enough. Not everyone likes a Spam. Well, prepared for. Hey there, how you doing? Welcome. All right, prepared for. What we're into here right now is you're banned to an island forever. What is your one forever meal? You can have it as much as you want all the time on that island, but that's the only meal you can ever have. What is that? So come on now. Teresa, behave yourself. Angry Prepper does not love Spam. Hey, I'm going to send him a sock and a can of Spam to put it in there. He can beat you with it. You know that? Like, I mean, come on. That's a weapon. Weaponized Spam. That's what Angry Prepper loves, is weaponized Spam. Give the guy a break, man. He does so much for the community. Quit busting his chops, guys and gals. It's pretty funny, but I mean, come on. Give him a break. Bacon wrapped fried rice. Oh, well, goodness gracious, Brittany. You can't judge a book that way then. Rare steak and potato. Okay, there we go a little bit. All right. I'm not sure where it's 4:20, but it's 2:25 here. Got time for a bit of this. You got into poison ivy, all right, before you leave, chime in. How are your chickens doing? Are you getting eggs? Like, what's the deal with your chicken pets? Ian Myers, do you know what? Do you know pinball preparedness? And Mrs. Pinball? Mrs. Pinball is very shy too. She's also Russian. Very, very shy, but doing cooking videos, and people love it. Seriously, try and hook up with pinball preparedness. Ian Myers, you could put a link up to pinball preparedness if you want to. You're a moderator here. Goodness gracious. Yuck. Definitely not rice and beans. Well, you haven't had rice and beans the way I make them. I'll tell you that. Oh, you thumbed up. Thank you, Liza. I'll mess it up every time because I'm going to say it twice and one of them is going to be wrong. Oh, pinball preparedness. Yeah, it's just like how you spelled it. Capital P with a pinball. And then the next word, like leave a space, and then the next word is preparedness. But it's a capital P with a preparedness. Very, very awesome guy. I believe is he Polish or Czech? And his wife is Russian. Super, super nice man. Former United States Army interrogator as a trade. Very, very awesome guy. And Mrs. Pinball is absolutely wonderful. She makes some very basic dishes, and people absolutely love it. Lisa. Not Liza, Lisa. I'll try and remember, but I'll probably say it twice every time because I'm gonna try not to say it wrong because I'm, some stuff I can remember and some stuff I can't. Yeah, pinball is one of my faves too. And to be honest with you, I mean, guys and gals, I love pinball, and I just wanted to be in there and watching his stream. I didn't want to moderate for him. I told him, he put out a thing there when he was starting his channel looking for moderators, and I didn't chime in on that because I did not want to moderate there at all. I just wanted to hang out, watch the show because it's a good freaking show, and enjoy that. When you moderate, sometimes if you're just watching the show, you can lurk. You can't sit, you could just sit there, watch, and not say a word. Sometimes if you say hi, you got to say hello to 200 people. And then you miss the show. You know what I mean? I didn't want to moderate on there. I just wanted to go watch the show. But I noticed he needed help, and he's a good enough brother in arms, fellow brother in arms, and, I have a massive ton of respect for the guy. It's like, okay, I can't not help a brother out when he's in need, so. Ian Myers, yeah, Mrs. Pinball has done some borscht, has done I think she did a stroganoff in the way that she does it. There's a fish soup. Is it fish or chicken soup? Might have been both. I'm not sure. But anyways, some very, very, very good recipes that aren't too difficult, but they're, sort of got a Russian slant to it, whether it's with the certain herbs used or just in the ingredients, the simplicity of the ingredients. Well, hello, Hans. Oh, wait a second. You said just say hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Scoop. I'm just going to call you Scoop. It's going to take me a long time to remember the other one. I'm sorry. But Scoop, getting hungry with all the food talk. You know what? A lot of times, I'm a prepping channel, but I do gardening and, like sort of urban homesteading and cooking and all kinds of stuff. Everybody eats. Everything leads to food. I don't care who you are, where you are, or what day it is. Hopefully, if you're lucky, you're going to eat today. So we talk about food, right? Dusty, well, did you leave and come back? You were here before, brother. And if you weren't, hey, buddy. Hope you're well, dude. You've been taking a break from the Sunday night things. People are looking for a finale on the your game show there, bro. Meatloaf. Meatloaf sandwiches. Yeah. Right, Scoop? We just talk about stuff and Debbie in NC, that's North Carolina. Well, Debbie in North Carolina. Hello and welcome. It's good to see you. Welcome, and yeah, we're here to talk about random anything. I had you ate an English muffin. I love those. Hey, does anyone want to see me do a weird food challenge like Les over there at Lone Star Pioneering? He's doing some weird food challenges. People suggest to him what strange foods they want him to taste, and so he does that on Saturday nights. Stuffing or dressing, Brittany? Man, I know how to make a few of those. The bread and potato ones, sausage dressing. Yeah, oh yeah. Yes. I should have done that for you guys already. I am remiss. I admit, I remiss. You love meatloaf. Oh, Prepperty. Thank you for the reminder on that name, Dusty. Prepperty. I totally forgot it, dude. I'm sorry. Do you know what, Brittany? You can use dressing, but as soon as you put it inside of a bird or something like that, then you call it stuffing. But You have to adjust your cooking times on everything. However, the stuffing that you put inside of a bird when you roast it is better than the other one because it's just more enhanced by the bird flavor. It takes a lot longer to cook the bird, like probably 2/3 longer to make sure it's cooked through. However, turns out extraordinarily nicely. Ooh, pierogies. Holy crap, Debbie. Do you know what? Pierogies. I'd actually love to do a live stream making pierogies or fresh pasta for that matter. Oh, hey, Scrappy, how you doing? You made chicken and dumplings? Oh, well, guys and gals, Scrappy made chicken and dumplings, so I'll see y'all later. I'll be right there, Scrappy. I'm just messing with you. Who's out there? Oh, yeah, some pierogies. Yeah, absolutely. Chicken and dumplings, though. Pan fried with onions and sour cream. Listen to Lori. She's going. She's going. Go on, guys. Lay it out. Yeah. What's your favorite? What is your sent to a banished to an island meal? Pierogies is gonna pierogies, sauerkraut. You know, some smoked sausage. I could probably live on that for a really good long while. Especially if it was like a bacon and potato and cheddar pierogi. Night night, Scrappy. You stay on safe, okay? I actually sent away some smoked pork hocks and smoked turkey legs this evening for the lady that brought me the rhubarb plant. I packed her bag full, I'll tell you. I even sent her home the bag of peas she could make the soup with that smoked hawk. Yep. You know, it's if you're gonna send a person away with something, it's nice to send them away with something that's a little bit more complete, right? Send them with one ingredient. It's like, hang on a second, here's another one. Now you don't have to look for anything. Now you can use the two together and, you know, put an onion in there and boom. Now you want Dr. Pepper? I want split yellow pea soup, to be honest with you. And a nice piece of garlic bread to drench some of it over or dip it in or something like that. I think that would be gameful. Dr. Pepper. All right, you mentioned Dr. Pepper. yeah, Debbie. Yeah, for sure. And it's kind of funny because everyone who does it knows that. It's like, hang on a second. It's like frying bacon for your Caesar salad. You know, if you need a 1/4 pound of bacon for your crumble over your Caesar salad, you need to cook a whole pound because everyone's going to eat little bits of that. You're going to be left with a 1/4 pound. It's like that with a lot of things. I'm not sure if that's unfortunate or it's fortunate. People are just helping themselves. Garlic bread with cheese. Oh, yeah. Garlic bread with cheese and double smoked bacon, Lori. Why would you, limit yourself? Like, go for it. Heck, you could put tomatoes and feta cheese on it if you wanted to and call it bruschetta. Bacon-y bruschetta. You can do whatever you want. See, that's one of the beauties of foods and knowing foods and how to put them back and how to cure them and preserve them and this and that. You miss Canadian bacon. There's no such thing as Canadian bacon. Only Americans call it Canadian bacon. We have Canadian bacon because we're in Canada, but we just call it bacon. I'm making some pea meal here shortly. Gave some pea meal away tonight. I got 2 more Roast, I'm going to brine down tomorrow. I'll share the recipe for the brine. The video is out there way back from last year around this time. I was finishing up some pea meal, like rolling it into cornmeal and vacuum sealing it and stuff like that. That was the last part. I'm going to show you how to brine it here in the next couple of days. It's super freaking simple, and it's like a pickled pork loin. Do you know what, Brittany? In other countries, when they serve a slice of something that they call Canadian bacon, to me it just looks like a sliced ham, or that little slab of ham that McDonald's gives you on a Egg McMuffin. Looks like that. That's not Canadian bacon. That's a roll of processed ham. It's got nothing to do with bacon at all. Nope. Kicking it. What's up, Harold? How you doing? Welcome. It's good to see you. We're just sitting here bouncing ideas off of the other. Like, if you're banished to an island for the rest of your life, what would your be one forever meal and one forever album or song? All right, let's hit that in the chat there, guys and gals. There's a item of interest as well. To see where someone's brain is as to what song one song or one album they would take forever, banished to an island. One album and one meal. Oh, the old Canada. Yeah, well, I remember before 2001, and the only Canada I know is the only one I've ever known, and I've been here since I was born, and I'm over 50 now, so ham sandwich. Freedom. Cheeseburgers. All right, come on now. Ooh, Genesis Seconds Out. Really? Okay, that's interesting. They're touring this year. Debbie? At least I understand they have dates in Canada. Yeah. Check it out. Heard the ad on the radio this week. Otis Redding. Sitting on the dock of the bay. No kidding. That's classic, Susan. Classic. You could listen to that forever. Ryan Upchurch. Debbie, yeah. If I'm saying Debbie in North Carolina properly, yeah. No, they won't, Mary Beth, but I'm just sharing information here. Do you know what? I'm not sure if I will ever go to another concert. I may play in some, but I may not attend others as a guest. Understand what I'm saying? Best pot pie you ever had? Is that going to be your forever meal, banished to an island, Harles? And what album? Come on, don't be shy. You can say it. Fleetwood Mac or Queen? Queen Teresa. I love both. However, I love Queen way more. So if I had to choose between those two to take with me, banished to an island, that was my two selections, I would take the Queen with me. Personally, that's just me. Beef Wellington. Nice Duke Cell inside of that puff pastry. Yeah. Good call, Billy. Touch of Grey. Yeah, not bad. Sandy, good call. Oh, 2112. Huh. Do you know what? Okay, Harles, I'm a big Rush fan, and Rush is one of the bands that actually kind of got me into music. And so as a kid, we went over to this flea market. We lived on a farm, and we went over to this country farm auction barn where they had a flea market at the same time. It was like a Friday night auction. They'd auction off cattle and livestock, and outdoors there was some people had some booths. And this one booth had a little bin on the corner on the outside of it, and it was filled with cassette tapes, and they were cheap. I had my allowance with me, and I got cassette tape of Rush "Farewell to Kings" album. Man, I don't know if I paid $1.50 or $2. Maybe I paid $3 back then. I'm not sure, but that totally got me into music, and I've been a Rush fan ever since. Like over the top kind of type deal. But yeah, Rush is one of my favorite Rush tune of all is probably Xanadu. I remember some 8-tracks too, Sandy, though they weren't popular. They were kind of going out. I was an 80s child, so 1984, we were listening to cassettes, right? But we grew up with our fathers having 8-tracks in their cars. You know what I'm saying? Glenn, all right, you're calling it a night. You stay well and safe, and I hope you have a very fantastic rest of your week. Bless you and yours. Farewell to Kings was freaking amazing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you went to a lot of Dead shows? Nice. I've never been to one. You would take metal for breakfast. For music. You know what? My brother's got really, really good taste. And all that Devo, all that that kind of stuff he plays. When we were he and I, he's like 11 months older than me, okay? So when we were listening to tunes and going to school and doing whatever, we were kind of the same age doing the same stuff, right? So we were enjoying all that Devo music, and I turned him on to the Sex Pistols, to be honest with you. Ricardo, holy crap. Now we got Australia in the house. It's truly global now. Ricardo, how are you doing? Live in Pompeii. And anything Mexican. All right, Ricardo. I see a taco, a burrito, looks like a highball, and a beer for cheers. Cheers, Ricardo. It is good to see you. Long time. And thanks for chiming in on the questions. That's really, really cool. Hey, Ricardo, can you just smash down your gas price and temperature there where you're at? Bro, I don't want your address, but like roughly. We know you're south of the border, so 8-tracks. Yeah, no kidding, Debbie. R.I.P. Neil. That was a bucket list frickin' item to do. Was for me to meet Neil Peart, because he is the guy from the band who actually inspired me. Like, I'm a drummer. I'm not sure that has a lot to do with the intellectual, the mental introspect that I appreciate from him, because Neil Peart did do most of the writing for the band, right? He's the brains behind it. Big brainiac there. Oh my goodness gracious. Guys and gals. The Bettina, may I mention a visit? Gospel singers? I got to be in the mood for that. However, sometimes when you're not in the mood for that and you hear it, it's just like, oh, okay, cool. I have my preferences, as does everyone, and that's the awesome thing about it. That's one of the reasons why I ask. What album would you take? Banished to an Island. Bettina, if you're banished to an island forever, what is your one forever meal? All right, thank you, Bettina. What is your one forever meal and your one forever record? Banished to an island forever, and you can have as much of whichever you like. Please go ahead and chime in on that, all right? All right, so, okay, so I was telling you guys earlier, you guys and gals, if you're still in here from earlier, well, love to you, Jason Pearl. Love to you as well. So I had a nice visit from a lady who had some rhubarb for me, and that was Bettina H. here in the chat. You see these onions that I just took out of my pocket? Bettina gave me those while she was, getting in her car, getting out of the way, or getting herself home. she came over. She dropped off some rhubarb, some Jerusalem artichoke. Bettina, what is that other flower you said I can put by my hostas? Nice indeed, for sure. Oh, take your time, Bettina. I'm not in any hurry here. Uh, in the middle of the 4th lockdown. Oh, goodness gracious, Ricarda. Isn't that awesome? So anyways, yeah, I traded Bettina off. I sent her some smoked pork hock, or one pork hock home, some smoked turkey, pea meal bacon, homemade pickles, homemade mustard, homemade pizza sauce. Nice trade. Okay, that's fair enough, Bettina. I'll force a child to do that. Oh yeah, it was a very fun times. Great visit. You know, I was very happy. That Bettina was in the area. Well, wasn't happy for the reason she was in the area, but I was glad when I heard she was in the area and she could stop by and drop off that rhubarb that she'd had for me for a couple of weeks. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm home, and it was nice. She's a YouTube friend who I've known for 14 or 15 months, and we've got along nicely on the YouTubes here, in the chats and the comments and this and that. But it was nice to actually meet a fellow YouTuber. She has a channel as well. But it was just genuinely nice to make a physical connection. Yeah, social distancing. We shook hands. Yep. Because my body was probably 6 feet away from her body. If I have a 3-foot reach and she has a 3-foot reach. So we shook hands, maintained our distance, and had a very, very nice meeting. Talked about a lot of controversial issues. Bounce, and I mean, the coolest thing is people can have differing opinions, respect the other's opinion, and agree to disagree, and shake hands at the end of the day. You know what I mean? A 20-minute solo. Yeah. Yeah. I forget who set it up there in the chat, but yeah, Neil did lay down some other level stuff for sure. It's not like I'm not seeing all the chat, but I'm not seeing all of it. I'm seeing parts of it. Oh. Well, Bettina, we can do that again, but sitting in the backyard might be nicer at an earlier hour. It was late when you stopped by, so. And, for me on a Monday evening, it was surprising sort of how long the meet went on. I wasn't ticked off by it in any way whatsoever. Like, rather the opposite. Okay, it was a nice visit from a nice person, friend that I know, and you actually get to meet and say hello and shake hands and stuff like that. And that's been happening with other YouTubers around here, around me lately. I've been recognized by someone driving by. I meet for coffee for some other YouTuber who's subscribed to somebody else and found me through there, but they just live, a few miles that way. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's really, really cool to connect with, the people that you talk to. And when you finally do get to connect, it's like, holy wow, look, it's awesome to meet you, right? Harles. Okay, Harles, hang on a second. Can somebody explain to Harles what kind of pickle juice I'm drinking? Jason Pearl, thank you ever so much for the super chat. You don't need to do that, but I very, very much appreciate it. Thank you ever so much. Jason Pearl, feeling the vibe? Yeah, there's good things happening. the less you look outside of the world and the more you look in, it seems the closer you look in, the more good things are happening. I don't know if that strikes a chord with you or not, but I kind of get that way. And a lot of times, guys and gals, I need to step away from. Yeah, Dusty knows what's going on. A lot of times, I need to just step away from YouTube. I'll make a few videos, and then all of a sudden, I have like 3,000 notifications. So I used to be at a point where I'd answer everything, every single comment on every single video, and then, you know, sometimes I go in blocks where I'll make videos and I don't answer a single comment in there. Don't read them, nothing. And that might be crappy of me as a content producer, but like, I'm one man. I got to do everything under this household. That's all includes not the working, but the cleaning and the cooking and all the or looking after the vehicles and the banking and all the gardening and the prepping and, you know, like I got to do it all. So it's not easy. It's not easy at all. It's a lot of work. I mean, you know, Dusty, it sure is good to step away. And you know, you and I have known each other for a good long while. And as long as you've known me, you probably recognize that pretty much once every 2 months, I'll just step away from everything for a week. I'll just walk away from it, put it down for a week, then I'll come back to it refreshed and approach it anew. You know, approach it again. Yeah, it's a juggling game for sure, Dakota. Yep. Lori, you got me thinking about those kittens, you know, those two white ones. Seriously. Lori. I sure do need a kitty, at least one. But those two, are they brothers or sisters? Lori, do you know that? Okay, so guys and gals, if you don't know Lori, that's Lori over at Firefly Farm. She's a friend of mine down in New York State. I'm not going to give your postal code away, Lori, but Lori's about 70 miles north of New York City, okay? So she lives out in the country in this little tiny, low-traveled area type place. The grown sis. All right. That's actually kind of perfect. All right, so Firefly Farm there hits me on a phone. This thing, this one here is for text. That's where you can send text. Lori hits me a couple of days ago with pictures of kittens, all the business and opening information of my local, what do you call that? A pet adoption center? Or Humane Society? Humane Society, maybe? Local kennel? I'm not sure how it's called. Anyways, she texts me all this information and a picture of two fluffy white kitties that are brother and sister. It's like, oh my goodness gracious. I've had fluffy white kitties before. I had two of them. They were sisters. They weren't brother and sister. They were sisters. So I named the smallest. One was bigger than the other, and the runt I named Horace, and I named her sister Roberto. Horace and Roberto. And I have no idea why. Hey, Teresa, you don't think the police cared if people wore a mask? Go check out Rebel News and find out how the protests in Montreal went. Police care if you wear a mask or not. Police care Initially, police care if you're just there to film. Yeah, they'll brutalize you if you're there to film news. None of it was on the mainstream media. You can find it over on Rebel News. Seriously. Do you know what? I understand that. I mean, good Lord. Okay, my American brothers and sisters, I understand that you guys exercise more liberties. And we've got Sparkle Socks as a fearless leader. You know what I mean? Not Doug Ford making a cheesecake in his basement. It's like, really? Cheesecake in the basement is going to prevent fucking worldwide pandemic. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Dr. Prepper. Hang on a second now. That's an interesting question I'd like to address. Now, Lisa, Maribeth, Ian, Brittany, Rhonda, Harles, I may miss some chat here because I'd like to address Dr. Prepper. That is a fantastic question. I've never been asked that before. So I'm going to pause this so I can make sure I reply to that. Which person? All right, we may have a back and forth little thing here just so I can qualify exactly what you're talking about. But which person would you take on the island with you to share your meal and your music? I'm going to have to let the chat roll because I'm going to bounce some stuff off you before I answer this, okay? So, all right, is it anybody through history, living or dead, or does it have to be someone I've known, or somebody famous? Qualify that. Yeah, let's engage more in this conversation. I like it. Cheesecake. Wow. Huh. Hey, Bettina, did I ever tell? No, probably not. But I once made a cheesecake that was it weighed like 7 kilos. One of the best cheesecakes I ever made. It was a marbled cheesecake. Absolutely freaking anybody living or dead. All right, hang on a second. Hang on. Javon, I see you there. Your ex-wife got the jab? Okay. Kicking it? Well, maybe she'd be kicking it too. Who knows? Anybody living or dead? Anybody living or dead? Anybody living or dead? I would say my mother. My mother, my daughter. That's a hard choice. Those would be my first two choices, but after that, it'd be like Madeline Stowe. Oh, goodness gracious, Lori. All right, all right. Lori, hit me back. Let me know if there's some adoption fee, if you would, please. Things are a little bit tight. However, if I could squeeze it in, I'd love to. I've so been missing having some rodents, flea bags, who kill rodents. Do you know what? They are beautiful, Lori. There's no way I can deny that. I love kittens. I love cats and dogs. Always have. I love all animals. You know, and some of them are really tasty. Not the cats or the dogs, but some animals. Yeah, no kidding, Ian. Yeah, Billy. Seriously, did that in culinary school. It was we used we took all the wafers off of Oreo cookies, so you just got that deep chocolate taste. So we mixed that with butter and a little bit of sugar, patted it into a crust. What the heck is going on in here? Your husband's mother got the jab. Oh, really, Kim? I've heard about that. Haven't seen it for myself. Whoa! Hang on a second, Lori. All right. Thank you ever so much. I appreciate that. Towards adoption fees. All right, guys and gals. Guess who's getting a flea bag? Or two. Goodness gracious, Lori. You broke my train of thought. What the heck was I just talking about? 15-pound cheesecake. Cheesecake? Was I talking about cheesecake? Probably. Okay. Goodness gracious, Lori. Thank you ever so much. Wow. Yeah, people are alone in their cars with masks on. I don't get it. Don't get it at all. Oh, peanut butter cup cheesecake? Wow, that'd be real cool to make, and it'd probably be absolutely amazing. The first cheesecake I ever made in culinary school, it had all these crushed Oreos on the bottom. And, I was thinking pickles and vinegar. Lori? I mean, the one that's the girl, you know I have to name her Mr. Pickles, right? Just because me. Yeah, all right. So that cheesecake, it was all broken down Oreo wafers, a little bit of butter, form a crust. Then, use your kilograms and kilograms of cream cheese. Some other very, very nice ingredients. And of course, some dark chocolate to swirl into it. And then once that you cook that thing and it sets in the refrigerator, take that out and slice it. And you put a little, take some oranges and some butter and alcohol and a little bit of sugar, and you put it in a pan. You make an orange sauce out of that. You put that over top of that chocolate and vanilla swirl cheesecake. I am telling you, that's actually probably what I'd like to have for dessert to my Forever Island. Five years old? Okay. All right. Goodness gracious, Lori. Thank you ever so much. I'll be making a phone call tomorrow. And you know what, Lori? That map you sent me, they're like 8 blocks away from me. 8 blocks. Yeah, that's one of the best cheesecakes I've ever had. All right, let's take it into desserts. One dessert to take with you. Now, if I had that marble cheesecake with the orange topping and a chocolatey bottom on it, I'd probably want some raspberries or raspberry coulis on top with it. That'd probably seal the deal, but you on your way, Lua? All right, you stay well and safe, all right? Teresa, all right, yeah, okay. You got a flea bag on your head now. All right, there you go. All right, so if you don't get to your island, do you know what, Dr. Prepper? I'm in Canada, and we're not even free to travel interprovincially right now. So as far as the United States goes, I don't have a passport to get in there, so I'm not free to travel there at all. Besides that, the border is freaking closed. You know what I mean? Coconut cream pie. Oh no. Well, what do you mean? Like they got COVID vaccines for the pets? Yeah. Well, my body, my choice. My pet, my choice. Baked Alaska. Yeah, no kidding, Dr. Prepper. Dr. Prepper, if you could just go on ahead and chime in where you're at, roughly. I don't want your postal code or your address or nothing like that, but just globally, because you're asking about traveling state to state, so you're not American. You're not Canadian because otherwise you would have known what I said. Where am I allowed to go? I'm allowed to go anywhere within the province, I think. And I think I can actually visit my parents, although I'm not sure that when I'm inside my parents' house cooking them dinner, I got to wear a mask and sit down at the dinner table with a mask on. I'm not sure how all that goes. But it's stupid. Stupid! None of us should be wearing masks. This is how we get our immune system, and they're pushing the vaxes and the masks and all that so that we don't acquire natural herd immunity. You know what I mean? To me, it seems like they're shooting themselves in the dick. Stepping on their own toes or... Ricardo, yes, definitely, and it's harder than that. But they're in so far in Ontario. There hasn't been any curfews. They've had curfews in Quebec, but not in Ontario. However, all right, Ontario is talking about letting up on some of the restraints, but I also saw a news article yesterday stating that Ontario is extending the ban on outdoor camping and some other thing. I forget what it was, but okay, so it sounds like they're going to open interprovincial travel. There's no camping or interprovincial travel, but we're looking to loosen things up. It doesn't sound like loosening things up too much, in my humble opinion. We've got great folks in here from all around the world. This is wonderful. Yeah, well, did you have whatever you wanted to eat or drink there, Uper, while you were banished to that island for those 3 days? Hang on a second. Lori's flea bag drank my beer. I'll be right back. Excuse me, guys and gals. Some of these chats here that aren't really about anything are some of the best, or at least some of the ones that I enjoy the most. Get a real connection with folks and... Oh! Hey! Oh, you on your way, Sandy? All right, you stay well and safe. Yeah, Lori, I need some freaking company. I've been alone, locked down for a year and a half. I could use a myat or two. Because I'd be talking to them. I'd probably have to get them harnesses so I could let them outside and tie them to the porch. As shitty as that sounds, for me, I just like to let the door open, let the cat go out and be a cat. But then again, I'd hate to freaking lose that cat. And there are foxes that run up and down the road. What pet on the island? Goodness gracious. Would it live forever? Oh, Uper, thank you ever so much. I love these best. Sometimes when you do a topic, it's hard to stay on the topic. And when you do a topic, they're usually stressful. It's usually, holy crap, look, this just happened. Like my live stream from earlier tonight. I hardly ever live stream twice in one night. But... No, Dr. Prepper. I don't have to go to New York to get the kittens. It's just Lori, my friend down south of me in New York, who let me know about the kittens that are available at my What do you call that place? What is that? Not, it's not a pet sanctuary. Oh, totally blaming you, Bettina. You know it. Hey, guys and gals, if you like grilled cheese sandwiches, go check out Bettina. Bettina H. She's got an amazing grilled cheese sandwich video. Not to mention she has a lot of other good videos as well. Pet adoption center, animal control. Well, you know what, Bettina, you probably know where it is. You were just here, and it's like 8 blocks that way, just south on Liberty, underneath the highway. It's like right there. Animal services. Yeah, that could be. I'm not sure how I properly call that, but I don't blame you, Mary Beth. I've never stood with either. Any. Yeah, Billy Truth be told. Billy Truth. Yeah, go check out Bettina. Amazing grilled cheese. Nice, nice, nice. Yep. So that's the lady just underneath you there. So Bettina, I gave you some pea meal. I want to see some breakfast videos of that. I gave you the smoked pork hock plus the split yellow peas. I want to see a pot of pea soup coming out of you. Like just on video, you know what I mean? And those pickles, make some deep fried pickles. How to cook your preps. How to cook your preps. Now, I admit, I didn't soak the pickles in cold enough water for long enough, so they're not as crisp as they might be. But they should deep fry well. Grilled cheese and bacon. Cha-cha, you ain't got to bribe me, because I ain't doing it. Doesn't matter how big a ice cream cone you show me. Ooh, a lottery, a $1 lottery ticket at $1 million. Ooh, a buck. Copy that, Bettina. Goodness gracious. May not want to see it coming out of you. All right, well, I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about and which end, but okay. And the answer, if you're suggesting, is probably no. Grilled cheese and spaghetti. What about put some of that spaghetti inside of your grilled cheese? Is that what you're talking about, Billy? Well, hey, Bulldog. How you doing? What's up, Gary? Yeah, well, I've been meaning to do a deep fried pickle, how to cook your preps video, because you guys, if any of you watch me, you know I do some how to cook your preps videos, right? I think food is a big part of prepping. Prepping food is a bigger part of prepping and how to cook your prep. Like, you know, when we're talking about prepping and surviving, we're not just talking about surviving. We're talking about thriving. If in a post scenario, someone can serve you a tray of deep fried pickles, are you kidding? Gary, it's all good here. Yeah, just not a whole lot either. But just some of the news today of one of the biggest global meat companies being cyber attacked, and other random thoughts. Wonderful visit from a good YouTube friend. Got to barter some plants, some rhubarb, and some Jerusalem artichoke, and we swapped out some smoked turkey and smoked pork hocks and homemade peanut bacon and homemade wine Dijon mustard, pickles, pizza sauce. Swapped out some stuff. So, that's a blessing right there. Not to mention, we sat and we chatted for like 3.5 hours. There was places I was totally supposed to be tonight and missed them both. And I didn't mind whatsoever. It's like, well, yeah, I got stuff to do, but really? Okay, you're in the neighborhood? Never met before? Yeah, all right, here's my address. Lights on. Boom. Sat talked for 3.5 hours. Swapped out a bunch of produce. Do you know what? that's about as nice an evening as you can get as a random person. Like I'm a single person, so I've had like 4 visitors over the last year and a half here, right? So when someone's willing to come to your porch and sit down and have an ear and a chin wag, that's a real good thing, right? Real good thing. So I mean, I appreciated the visit, and the lady that stopped by and visited, Bettina, very very smart lady, very very smart, nice lady. Uh, I think we got along really well. Had some we had some conversations that not necessarily both completely agree with, and I mean, that's your freedom of thought and freedom of speech, and it's also your freedom of respecting the other's opinion, right? We can all have our opinion, and we do, and we should. That's exactly what makes us unique individuals, having our own opinion. What makes us good people is respecting someone else's opinion if you don't agree with it. That's what makes us intelligent people, right? Oh, Ian Myers, go on ahead and knock yourself out. Do whatever you want. You sell fresh eggs. Could I have some fresh eggs, please? I would like to buy some fresh eggs. Yeah, Jeer. How do you say that? I'll just call you Mackenzie. Mackenzie. Gene therapy. Yeah, could be. Yeah, I kindly agree to disagree. Yeah, I respect what you're saying, but I'm going to respectfully disagree. It's way easy to do, right? And you can still be pals, right? Jason, wash those eggs before you smell them, but don't wash them before you're going to cook them. Do they still have Du Maurier lights? Okay, hang on a second. These are not Du Maurier lights, Debbie in North Carolina. However, I did used to smoke Du Maurier lights. Now, here today, for a 20 pack of Du Maurier light regulars, it's like $14 if you went to a convenience store. Yeah, I'm not smoking Du Mauriers. These are Oakdales. I get them at the reserve for it's like $51 a carton, I think. The price used to be under $50, and last time I went, they said, "Oh, now it's 2 and change." I said, "Oh, okay, that's gone up." Not that I begrudge that or anything. Everything's going up, right? Drops. Hey, what's going on, Drops? What are you saying there? Hey, Sean, going to push my girlfriend's website to sell her stuff this week. Will you help me out on this? Do you know what, Drops? My answer to that is yes. And the way I can help you out is I can help you by helping yourself. Would it be okay if I made you a moderator so that you can go ahead and post a link so that no one else has to look for it? I'm not sure if we got another moderator in here. Spirit Walker. Well, welcome. You're just joining? Well, welcome. It's good to see you. It's kind of a free, random, open, bounce any kind of idea off of anyone you feel like it. And, maybe you might get something hopefully worth hearing. And if not, maybe some entertainment. But welcome. It's good to have you here. This is about prepping. But we're also talking about stupid scenarios like what is your, if you're banished to an island for life, what is your one forever meal that you could have, however much of, dessert included, of course, you got to describe that. Oh, and one album. You know, food, dessert, album. And somebody asked pet. I haven't addressed the pet yet. Yeah, Bettina, it was a very interesting conversation. Nobody drinks rye whiskey in the States. Well, I don't drink terrible much of it up here either. I'm a rum guy. Rum, or I actually love a very nice Dutch beer. Bettina and I shared a Dutch beer. One of these beers tonight. You know, it was an impromptu visit. Didn't know she was going to stay and talk a while, but I thought I'd offer her a glass of beer. You roll your own cigs. Oh yeah, Lisa. I've weighed all of that, and you know, it would be definitely more economical to do so. Kim Treadway. All right, you just volunteered. I missed some of the chat, so if somebody could tell me, hang on a second, let me fix something here. All right, Kim, just go ahead and say hello. Your name should show up in blue. Well, Bettina, you know what? In that grilled cheese sandwich video you made, I think there's an empty can of Hollandia on the kitchen counter, I believe, near the dish rack. It was behind you when you were filming. You were like at the stove, and I'm not sure if the dish rack is behind you or whatever, but I think I saw one back there. So it was Drops who asked if you could just Drops. Do you want to be a moderator so you can drop your own link or Drops? Wait. Okay, hang on a second. Let me fix you up, Drops. Sorry, I missed that, bro. I didn't see that. It had scooted up. So Drops, just go ahead and say hi. You should show up in blue. Yeah, Kim's on it. There you go. Thank you, Kim Treadway. I appreciate that. Now, a lot of times I like to have links for other channels posted to promote them. Okay, Drops is on board. All right, Drops, go on ahead and leave a blurb here and a link to what your sister's channel is and what she's doing. Kim, you know, if you've been following a while, you know I like to promote other channels, right? And you're watching it happen before your eyes. Okay. Billy Truth, Bettina's channel is Bettina H, just like her name is spelled. Bettina, correct me if I'm wrong on that, please. Or somebody can drop Bettina's link as well. Well, I don't care if it's your girlfriend or your sister. But what's the what are they sharing? What are they promoting? I know you want some help for the channel, but give us a little lowdown on what they're doing there, bro. You know what, Debbie? It does count. But only if you promise not to like text me books and weird long questions and text me in the middle of all dark hours and stuff like that. Oh, she makes colloidal silver products. Copy, Kim. All right, Drops. Well, does your sister's channel have a link or a name or like I just gave you the floor to promote her, bro. So if you need some help, let another moderator or myself know, and I can pull up another window and maybe ad lib some comments in there about what it's about or whatever. But like, you got the floor, bro. Yeah, you can totally promote your sister's channel here. So I'm just waiting for you to do so, which is cool. Maybe it doesn't matter where. Oh, where's the link? Yeah, Brittany, I don't know. I'm waiting. Drops will. There he is. Drops the link. Yeah, Dr. Prepper. Yeah, Dr. Prepper, you said it. You did. Boom, you got it. So go on, check it out. Drops. Please go ahead, leave another blurb about what people are shopping over there for. All right, she ships. Okay, that's cool. That's good to know. Bettina's chiming in that colloidal silver is good stuff. Holding up that channel. Good, good, good. Bettina, are you not a moderator here? Bettina, hang on a second. All right, I'll ask first. Bettina, is it okay if I make you a moderator so that you can drop your own link? Holy crap, Lori, really? More money for the cat adoption. Guess what, guys and gals? I'm probably getting kittens, but there's an interview or an application form to fill out. So, who knows? I may fail the application. We'll see. I'll give him a call tomorrow. All right, Bettina, you all right with that? Okay, because somebody in the chat was asking for your link to your channel, so I thought it better to ask you first. And there you are. Bettina, just go ahead and say hello, and you should show up in blue. And you can go ahead and post your own link. Oh, look, Kim's on it already. Wow. Kim's on the ball. Looks like you got comms going on there. That is sweet. Nice. I love how that happens. Isn't that amazing? Just a couple of folks. Boom, boom. Hey, how you doing? All linked up. Isn't that nice? Kim, it does seem to be on the ball. Thank you, Kim. Appreciate that. A video called In the Deer Tonight? Or you're trying to tell me that earlier? In the Deer Tonight. Is that like a spoof of Phil Collins, or like, I don't know, kind of sounds like that a little bit. Kim Treadway, yes, thank you ever so much. Mucho apreciato. Okay. Oh, it's a spoof of that? Really? All right. Well, you know what? Genesis is touring this year. So, and I mean, I could definitely spoof some of those. Do you guys know Weird Al Yankovic? Back in the 80s and 90s, a band hadn't really made it, like Van Halen or anything like that, if Weird Al didn't do a spoof of one of their tunes. Cool drops, yeah. If they got something going on, if she got something going on, and you know me, I'm happy to share. Now that we got more new moderators in here, my new moderators need to know that I want links shown out of all the good channels, like Quebec Homestead and Sean in Alaska. There's so many good channels out there, especially the small ones. You know what I mean? I love to shout out the small ones, give them a boost and help them grow, because when I see a channel like, Dusty Data was in here a few times tonight. I found him when he had 5 subscribers, and I promoted the heck out of that guy. It's like, well, I like what that guy's doing. I don't care if he's got 5 subscribers. I'll be number 6. So I was number 6, boosted him up a little bit, and he grew wings. Let's just say that. If you guys don't know Dusty Data, maybe one of my awesome moderators could drop a link for Dusty Data. Ian Myers. Has anyone been emailing their MP about the lockdown? Need to ask why. Yeah. Ian. That's a longer conversation than we can really have here. Kind of have you sitting down next to me so we could actually have a word with the other. You understand what I'm saying? It would take some time, because there's so much that needs to be done about that it's goodness gracious. Spirit Walker, you got 42 subs. Really? Spirit Walker. Well, let's change that a little bit, okay? If one of my awesome moderators with the blue wrench there could drop a link for Spirit Walker 108. Please and thank you. Maybe we can get some more subscribers over your way. Ian Myers, I 100% agree with what you just said. Oh, you have 20. Maribeth has 27 subscribers and doesn't make any content. Well, you know what? Keep that up, and eventually it'll be lots and lots and lots. But you need a certain number of watch hours to get monetized. Yeah, wait till it gets to like 4 million, and then just do a quick video of just like, hey guys, and that's it. And you'll get enough watch time to have you monetized. Lisa, stay well and safe. Thank you so much for coming this evening. You are definitely appreciated. $130. All right. Is that per kitten? That's per kitten. I would work a deal with them, because I would take a 2-for-1 deal. Yeah, that's how I'd have to do that. $130 ain't no joke when you gotta go out and buy a cat pan and litter and something for them to scratch at and treats and. All right, I'll save. Check out Jeff Riddle and Liberty Warrior. Brittany's shouting that. Yeah, Lisa, you stay well and safe. Yeah, I'll give him a call tomorrow, Laurie. Now, they're fluffy white cats, 2 of them, brother and sister. Apparently both fixed with all their shots. Well, you know what, Cha-Cha? That's usually the way I've always gotten my kittens. I never went to pay for one, ever. It's like, oh, kittens? Free. Perfect. Well, they're new to YouTube. They don't have any YouTube experience? I may have to get them to make their debut. I'm not sure if it's for 1 regular fluffy cat or 2 regular fluffy cats. Moonchild, good morning to you. See your beer's going cheers, so good morning indeed. Billy Truth, you and the kittens leave my couch alone. I'll buy one of the. I'll make one of those rope wound things where they can do that with on their claws. Yeah, I need a puppy or a kitten, but kittens are way more easy to deal with. Oh my goodness gracious, Lori, stop that! Stop that! But thank you. Thank you ever so much. Yes, I'll be making a phone call. Probably be pretty tight to pull off. However, you know what? I can just make more videos this month, and next month's YouTube earnings can pay for them. To be honest with you, boom, free kittens. Muchas gracias. Thank you ever so much. Lori, yes, they will probably be. I'm not sure how social they're going to be, if I'm going to allow them on the couch or leaning their flea-bagged head on body on top of my head, or not sure. We'll figure it out. Albinos, maybe. Do you know what? If they're still there tomorrow, I probably will. Yeah. Hang on a second. The application process, and then have to wait for a phone call. It's like, oh, are you qualified to own a kitten? Like, I'm not sure what the application form says, but. Hey, if I got kittens, what would you guys think about like a 1 hour live stream of just like a kitty cam? It's just like showing a place. If kitties roam around, or if they lick their asshole, or if they lie down and have a nap, or if they're fighting or playing or beating something up. What do you think about a kitty cam? What do you think about that? Cats might not let me on the couch. Hey, Billy, that's my freaking couch. I've already sold this couch. I just ain't got paid for it yet. That's why it's not out at the curb yet. Oh my goodness, Lori. What the? The last 3 furry ones moved in, no questions asked. That's beautiful, Ricardo. Pardon me. Goodness gracious, pardon me. Pardon me. What if they slept for an hour? Let them sleep. What if they sleep for an hour? Don't cats sleep for like 19 hours a day? And then they go retarded at 10 minutes after 11 in the evening? It was always my experience with kitties. And I've had cats my whole life. Off and on. But I love cats and dogs. Love them. Keep them. Well, I would keep them confined inside the apartment, and if I let them out of the apartment, I would have a harness on them with a rope tied to the porch. It sounds like a dick move or an asshole move. American Eagle Scout. Good morning to you. Under the covers, with his head on your pillow. That's a love story right there. Nah, I don't have an induction cooktop. They do need some special cookware. However, you can use a regular set of stainless steel pots and pans on them. However, stainless steel with rubber handles is better. Could build a window box for the cat. I just need to go get a cardboard box, and the cats would be entertained for months. Right? Anybody in here who's ever had a cat, chime in and hammer a 1 if your cats loved a box. Hammer a 2 if you've never seen a cat like a box before or find a box interesting. 1's for, yep, kitties love boxes. Drops is on it. Yeah, he's got a one right there. He's probably had all kinds of cats. Yeah, I see another one there, Spirit Walker. Your kitty likes bags. Okay. I love animals, but not in my bed. Mary Beth, you know what? I'm the only animal allowed in my bed. If the kitties want to get on top, that's okay. Oh, I see a whole bunch of ones. Youper, Kim, Barefoot, Patina. Oh, okay, so kitties love boxes. Yep. Like I could build them a box, anything. A box like above a door if they wanted to hang out that high. Because, they jump onto levels and they get up to as high as they possibly can, right? For some reason. Probably so they can pounce on your head and kill you. Kill you. Uh, or maybe not that. Ricardo 111. Yeah, kitties like boxes. You can put one anywhere, really. And I mean, all it takes is some screws to do it. You can build it in a scrap material. They'll still climb up and hang out in there, roost or whatever. But yeah, kitties love boxes no matter where they are. A box for them to get fresh air. Isn't that what windows and doors and the outside is for? All right, guys and gals, you know what? There's 34 of us in here, okay? I'm not sure how many are participating in the chat. Seems like a lot. You guys freaking rock. So while I've got so many of you here from such a diverse area from the globe, can you do me a favor right now for Firefly Farm, Lori Austin? Can you just do me a favor and share with Lori? Tell Lori what the good news is today. What is the good news for Lori, please, guys and gals? What is the good news? I had some amazing news yesterday with Bettina H. She and I had some wonderful barter and a nice sit down 3.5 hour chat. First time meeting. Very nice, smart lady. Yeah, what's the good news? What do you mean, what? What? What's the good news for Lori? Firefly Farm. What is the good news? You finished painting the house. Interior. Oh, very nice. Well done, Jason. What is that? YTO? Ian Myers. I'm not sure what those letters are. Good news. Good news. Good news. 2 kitties will get a home. Boom. Dr. Prepper, look at you. All right. All right. I can't fail Lori. Oh, Jennifer. Okay. Well, thank you ever so much for dropping in. I hope you have a good sleep. I hope you and yours stay well and safe. And until next time we meet again. Yeah, this is a random late night one, and it's good. I'm getting kittens, so it's good. God loves us. That's definitely a plus. Got Hill in Nature all weekend for everyone because sent it out to the world. Beautiful. That is awesome. For what? Watch out for kittens. Jason, as I understand, they're not kittens. I call all kitties kittens. Hello, kittens. I just call them that. I don't care if they're 10 or like 2 months. Hello, kitten. Let's just say kitten. Hello, kitty. Your cat answers to his name. I usually just say meow meow, and they do this, kind of like a dog does. I talk to them a little bit more, and they're like, "Okay, well, what's going on, man? Is it like food, or are we getting petted, or are you gonna throw something for us?" Or it's kind of cool. These guys are about 5 years old. Kim, I usually get like 8 hours of sleep. First seeds didn't sprout, Maribeth. Goodness gracious. We had this conversation on my earlier live stream that people are having difficulty sprouting seeds. Pinball put up a video. He had some trouble, I think, with spinach, of all things. Brittany! Goodness gracious. That was almost lewd conduct. Good news, made pumpkin soup. Got the garden ready for winter crops. Pumpkin soup even. That is freaking delicious. Man, I've made that one time for a catering event I hosted, and it was out of this world. Out of this world. Absolutely delicious. We you know, when you do fancy parties and stuff like that, you need to garnish stuff. We garnished the pumpkin soup with roasted pumpkin seeds. Yeah. And served it inside of a pumpkin. Ever so nice. Very, very nice. Yeah. Well, maybe if I had to take a soup to the banished island, if I had to pick one soup, maybe it might be pumpkin soup. It's really, really good. No, I got a fan going on in the other room, but I don't have any kittens yet. Yeah, pumpkin soup. Yeah, why you got no kittens? I'm not sure if it's 130 bucks for one or pair. I don't even know. Like, it would be all that plus litter box and litter and kitty treats and kitty food. Toys, kitty toys. You gotta get kitty toys. You can't not have kitty toys. I guess I could get one of those laser pens from the dollar store and just freak them out with that. But, everyone who's got a cat knows that when you put a laser pen on the floor of the wall, your cat goes nuts like it's on frickin' crack. Crack! Cats go nuts for a laser light. Nuts. Catnip, I could grow some of that. Do I have a Craig's List? Do I have a Craig's List? No, I'm not sure what that is. I don't have that. I have YouTube. I have this channel and my phone. I sure can grow some catnip. Yes, ma'am. I can go down to the Tractor Supply right now. Get some catnip seeds. Sure could. Or I could trade someone. I got all this wisteria here. All these wisteria bean pods. I could trade out for some catnip seeds. Sure could. Any of you guys want to make a trade? Kijiji here in Ontario. Kijiji. Yeah, maybe. Bettina? Yeah, maybe. I've heard of that. Yeah, catnip and laser pens. Just make them freak their mind out, and then they'll pass out for like 18 hours. You'll go, come here, kitty, 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 and they'll look at them and they'll be like, nah. They'll just go back to sleep. When you call a dog, though, the bonus is, hey, you're puppy. They're like, can we go for a walk? Can we go for a walk? Can we go for a walk? Throw the ball. That's a dog, right? They are typically a little more interactive than kitties. However, some kitties are more require more attention than others. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Bettina. Um, my best friend and I were teenagers. She had a wild idea to made her cat nuts. Ah! Not bad, Kim. That's not bad. Okay, well, I haven't done the Craigslist thing. I have explored the what was that other one? Bettina said there, Kijiji. I have explored that a little bit. Years ago, I sold some stuff on there. Not sure I know how to do it anymore. They've changed things on there. I have bought a couple of things from there. Also, when I still had a landline, I bought some of those. You know, plug your thing into the landline and into the wall, and you can pick up the handheld unit and like walk around with it. I bought a few of those on there. I'm not Iraqi kittens are loco. You bet. If I was from the desert, I'd probably be pissed off too. I'm not sure. But yeah, sounds like I should be getting some kittens for sure. All right. All right. I'll give him a call tomorrow, Lori. I will. I like kittens. Love them. Kittens, dogs, love them. Just, you know, okay. I haven't been working a lot lately. Company would be nice. However, I have not gotten pets because I would feel bad leaving out the house for 10 hours and then leaving pets home alone. You understand what I'm saying? I would feel less bad because there's two of them. This is the only reason I'm considering it. If it was only one, I'd want to. Kitten would just ruin the place. Yeah, kitties, kitties. Love kitties, dogs, kitties, cattle. Oh, on that note, Jason, excuse me a moment. Oh, goodness gracious. That sucks. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, that probably cost me half of everyone that was watching. Actually, not bad. Wow, you guys are troopers. Troopers. Could you have kittens for $20? They don't come with shots and all that, probably, do they? Oh, kitten laying on your chest purring. Life is good. You know what? Life is good. Yeah, if you got a kitten. Oh, Dr. Prepper, look at you. Thank you ever so much. It's very, very kind of you. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Guess I'm getting kittens. Well, not kittens, but like they're 5 years old or whatever. Sounds like clearance compared to $130. Ah! Brittany, that's hilarious. You know what? In a way, it does. Deez, look at you. All right, hang on a second. Yeah, going ahead. Deez, yeah, pump your own shit there for sure, bro. Live at 6 tomorrow, Eastern Standard. Cool, bro. Is it a premiere or what are you doing? Come on, man. Don't just drop that little biscuit on us and then ghost. Come on. Well, I ain't got no kittens walking up to my door. Just saying. Well, hang on a second, Deez. You were on the other channel. Oh, all right. You already got it hooked up. All right. Gotcha. You're double channeling me. Well, I appreciate that. Don't need the watch time or whatever, but thank you just the same. That's actually a pretty cool technique to help a brother or sister out. You know, someone who's making a channel. That's a great idea. Go double watch. I'm not sure if it comes from the same IP address, if it works out all that good for the channel owner, or like I don't know, man. I don't know all these details, right? I'd love some free kitties, but I also don't mind some kitties that maybe $20. That's a thing. $130. That's another thing, especially if that's per kitty, right? I don't want to do that. Can't do that. I can't do that. I probably could, but it'd make me a fucking asshole. And I'm not really an asshole, but I don't mind sometimes being an asshole to a very few specific people. Clearance kitties. Hey, what can I say, Brittany? It's in my chat. Kim, the only time I've ever been to into the U.S. was when I was married on my honeymoon. I was a young man of 19, and so honeymoon in Niagara Falls, and we went over the border, and basically we just shopped in some strip malls. Other than that, I've never been to the United States. Aside from that, but there are a lot of areas I'd love to check out in the States. Beautiful, beautiful country. Like, I mean, Virginia and Montana and, Washington State, not city, state. There's a lot of New England I'd really like to see as well. A lot of that coast, upper New York. And I'm kind of I'm real curious about down south. Our brothers down in Louisiana and Texas, they're down on the bayou in that area, seeing all that. Like, That is way too hot for me. Way too hot. But I would sure love to check it out. It's a live show. We show a video put together through the week. Then you have a panel after to talk about it. You're getting good at it. It's informative and fun. Well, what time is that tomorrow, Deez? Tomorrow is Tuesday, right? Well, today. Later today? Are you talking about later today? Tell me what PM. Oh, I'd love to visit Tennessee. Would love to visit Tennessee. I hear amazing things. Great things about people in Tennessee. I sure do. Like I know so many good ones that are in Tennessee. Tuesday, 6 East. All right, you know what? These? 6 tomorrow. Hang on a second. Let me just crunch some ones and zeros here just for a second, bro. Do you know what? I'm not sure what you got in mind, but if you would like another panel host, shoot me a reminder text tomorrow. Like, you got me on the phone, so just hit me up and say, hey, bro, I'm up in 15. And if you want me to join you, I'd be happy to go on your panel. Be happy to. There's another channel, guys and gals. Another small channel I promote. Deez. His not channel is Watch with Deez, and his channel, he's lit up in blue. So you can scroll up and find him if you'd like to. So tomorrow at 6, well, yeah, that's all right, Deez. That's cool. I'm good with that. If I forget a little bit and I'm 10 minutes late or something, don't bust my chops. I'm just watering the garden or something, right? Mental health will drive you mad. Bang your head. We need metal here now. Playing out some Quiet Riot for us. Dr. Prepper, yeah. Deez is, he's Canadian as well, and he's about 3 hours to my left. Maybe not 3, 2.5. Definitely 2.5. Maybe 3. 3 hours to my left. Deez and I could hook up for sure. It was freaking amazing. I had a nice fellow YouTuber. We've known each other for a good long year. Meet up, swap out some stuff tonight. I got packages on the table for Quebec Homestead. I got wisteria seeds if anyone wants me to mail them out to them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Deez is Canadian. Yeah, he's a couple 3 hours away from me. And you know what? If he was down this way in a bad situation, guess who would have his back, right? He could flop here, eat here, lots of food, lots of everything, right? Kingston. I did my trades training there, Kim. Kim, listen to this. All right. Okay, so I did my military trades training on CFS, Canadian Forces School of Communications and Electronics, in Kingston, up on the hill above Fort Henry. You know the place. You know where I'm talking about. Okay, so the people across the road who bought that house and renovated the whole frickin' thing, like they renovated the ass out of this house. Their 3-car garage, they got in the middle of the house. It's got an elevator to take cars downstairs in the basement, okay? They renovated the ass off of this place. But the original place, it was just a little story-and-a-half wartime house just on the other side of the street. They renovated that too into a 2-bedroom plus office dwelling all on one level for their folks, okay? Which was amazing for them to do. And I was in there, had the tour and looked around. I've done some work in there for them. Freaking awesome. But catch this. The lady and her husband moves in. Her husband ain't much of an outdoor dude. He's just mostly stuck in front of the couch watching NASCAR or soap operas or whatever he's doing watching. But the lady, she's outside on the porch. And I mean, she's an old school cafeteria type girl, lady. So she'd be smoking on cigarettes, things like that, you know. All right. So when her and her husband moved in, I saw her out there. So I walked over to the fence and I leaned up on it. I said, "Hey, lady, how you doing? Like, what are you doing here? We're like, where'd you come from? What are you doing here? How'd you get here? Blah, blah, blah. You know, that kind of thing. Welcome to the neighborhood." You know what I mean? I just wanted to have a conversation with the lady. And she said, "Oh, we just came down from Kingston. We're retiring." I'm like, "Oh, down from Kingston. Isn't that nice? I spent some time there." And she's like, "Oh, yeah?" And I said, "Oh, yeah. Yeah, I spent some time there." So I said to the nice lady, Linda is her name, I said, "What were you doing up over in Kingston?" She said, "Well, I was working in the mess hall up on the Canadian Forces School." I said, "What?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, well, when did you do that?" She says, "Well, I just retired and I've been there for 30 years. And after a little bit of conversation, I recognized her. That lady served me while I was there doing my military trades training, served me hundreds of meals, hundreds of them. That's how small the world is. You know, I did my military trades training in Kingston 30 years ago. And a lady moves in across the road. And while I was a young NCO, she was serving me out hundreds of meals in the junior ranks mess up on Kingston, up on CFS Communications and Electronics. Small freaking world. Small world. No kidding, Treadway. No kidding, Kim and Youper. Like, holy cow. And you know what? She's freaking great. We'll go have just a lean up against the fence and just jabber on a little bit. "Hey, how you doing? What's up? Blah, blah, blah." We'll just have a lean up against the fence. So that's another really interesting story. All right, you guys, some of y'all are cutting up. Go on ahead and knock yourselves out. That's quite all right. As long as you don't get belligerent or nothing like that, you're good here in the chat. You're more than welcome to be here. Yeah, just don't be cussing no one out or nothing like that. Yeah, but I mean, amazing lady who worked her whole career there doing that. Can you imagine? I remember her from being a young 20-year-old, fresh in the military, green and wet behind the ears. Wet behind the ears. I'll tell you. Lady across the street served me hundreds of meals. Hundreds of them. And yeah, it was cafeteria style, but I mean, we were working hard. And if you asked the lady, that was serving you, maybe, could I get an extra patty on that burger? Boom. Sure. No problem, hon. Slide it right in. Right? Not just her, but the lady she worked with too. Like, good crew. Good crew. And they're meant to not put up with nothing at all. If some dumb private like myself was to speak, say some sass or something like that, they would say something to their superior, and I'd be like held by the ear. I'd be stood at attention in front of my captain while the lunch lady was cursing me out. I tell you, you never ever say nothing against your lunch lady nor your field medic. Is that when I farted on someone? No, I farted on someone a good while after that, Lori. But thank you for the reminder. I didn't fart on someone. But it was room clearing. Yeah, it was a biohazard. Must have been. Yeah, you know what, Uper? Absolutely. I love knowing who's around me. And I mean, her kids, her kids are older than me. They're in the insurance business. They have this beautiful, lovely home, and I've worked in there, and I've grown beautiful flowers in my space, and taken bouquets of calla lilies, not just any flowers, but calla lilies. Taking them over there all around throughout the neighborhood, and you know what? We know each other. We know each other in the neighborhood. I've been in his basement, where the elevator goes down and brings the cars in the basement. I've been down in there. He's got a little hockey rink down in there because some of his sons, might want to go pro hockey, that type of stuff. I've done some work in some basement bedrooms in that place. What branch? What branch were you in? I was a Canadian military communications research, MOC code 291, Eastern Command. If you can find out anything about that, like I double dog dare you to try. You don't have the clearance for that. Guaranteed. You ain't gonna find out much. I'll just say that now. Mustard gas. No. Lori, I don't know what you're talking about. Mustard gas. No, it was egg salad. Eggshell salad. It was gas station egg salad sandwich, Lori. That was the catalyst. Goodness gracious. Guys and gals, if no one ever told you this in your lifetime, all right, if you're in a gas station and you got a choice between sandwiches that are prepackaged and just like on the shelf there, if they've got tuna or egg salad, don't get either. Don't get either. The tuna might be poison. Who knows how long it's sat there. The egg salad, goodness gracious, it will hold over longer. But dang, don't eat you a freaking egg salad gas station sandwich. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Kim Treadway, I was Army element, but that was, the uniform that I wore. I worked right alongside with Air Force and Navy types. And that was just their element, land, sea, or air, as to the uniform you wanted to choose, right? We could have somebody like me, Army uniform, serving on a ship, doing the same job, right? But the Mary Beth. Oh, these things here. That is wisteria. Okay, it's a climbing vine. Yeah, that's it. It's these are bean pods, seed pods, to a climbing vine. It climbs prolifically. It'll take over freaking everything. So don't put it on your house because it'll eat it and kill it. But if you got a fence or something way off in the wherever you, or some canopy that you want to make, you can do that with this. It'll do it over time. It's called wisteria. These, I'm not sure if it's the bean pods themselves or the beans that are poisonous, but I did read, I heard, I understood that they're poisonous, so never ever handle them without gloves. If you want some, text me your mailing address. I don't want to know where you live, but your mailing address, somewhere I can mail it to, and how I should address it. You can text me. Go find my number on previous call-in live stream if you're serious about wanting some. It's a very, very nice climbing vine. Produces a magnificent flower for about a week, and that's it. Yeah, it's a more purple, fuchsia, magenta type. Yeah, it's a very, very lovely purple type flower. Spirit Walker, yes. Very, very light in its purple. And I have another flowering plant back there beside it. Flowers near the same color, and they're both magnificent. But I harvested all these this week because I don't want them to drop down into my garden and overpower and inundate the thing. It's going to do its thing anyways. So if anybody wants some of these, please go ahead and find my phone number in one of my call-in shows. Feel free to text me your mailing address and to whom I should address it. I'm not looking for your name or your address. Trust on this, okay? And if it is your name and address, I'm not going to share it with anyone anyways. So, all right, full circle. Just understand the idea. I don't always look at my phone every day. So if somebody texts me and I don't get right back, for a few days, don't worry about it. I'll get there. I haven't answered my email since last September. So, like I say, you send me a text and I don't get it right away, don't feel butthurt. Maybe remind me if I don't get to it. Yeah, I don't want anybody's address or, just a mailbox, a post office box I can send it to, or an address I can send it to, and to someone to whom I can address it. That's all. That's the only way it works. You got to address it to someone and then to a certain address. All right, Lori smoked all my cigarettes. She said she was off the cigarettes, but she's totally back on them with a flea bag on her head. I need a flea bag or two. Yeah. Lori, when I go in there and they tell me it's $130 a cat, they're going to make a pretty freaking hard argument on them. Like, okay, hang on a second. Do you want to rescue 2 cats? Do you want to separate 2 siblings? I'm going to have to, I might have to negotiate hard. And if they're firm on just like, nope, it's 130 for 1 cat and that's it. Well, I can't afford 260, right? I can't do it. And I'd hate, and so should the animal shelter hate to see a brother and sister cat be separated. Wheel and deal. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Breakfast wore off. Goodness gracious, Ian. What are you on the treadmill? What are you doing? Was it lunchtime already? I don't know that, Brittany. I've got to make a phone call tomorrow and find out. Yeah, no kidding, Cha-Cha. Like, I totally get that. Like if somebody needed to pay an administration fee or an adoption fee, for $130, I would say It'd be better to keep that brother and sister cat together and adopt them both out so they don't have the expense. And will my landlord care? My landlord doesn't care about shit as long as it doesn't cost him money. No, this is the local animal shelter. I don't happen to, Kim. I don't have pets right now. I have had pets like all through my life. Cats, more so, just because dogs are a lot more work. A large loaded pizza from Papa's in Port Hawkesbury, Nova Scotia. For your island meal. Holy shit. Ian. Whoa, hang on a second. Ian Myers. Okay. Um, just a short spell away from me over here. Little town called Newcastle, and they have a Papa's Pizza in it as well. I was working down there one time. I had to fix up some messed up job. Very, very nice custom home. It came in with rounded walls and stuff like that. From the hallway opening, from the entranceway opening onto the kitchen, and the tapers completely botched the job. I was supposed to be there for like 3 days. I was there for 2.5 months fixing the job. It was already finished, and I was there 2.5 months fixing it. Okay, but anyways, they had a Papa's Pizza down there, and a Papa's Pizza at this particular location. What they do every day is they just come up with a new pizza and just throw it out there as sort of the day's special. Come up with whatever, and boom, there you go. Anyways, they come out with this one. It was called a Man's Pizza, and I think it had every single meat you could possibly have on it, plus every single cheese. But instead of tomato sauce, it had like a hickory smoked barbecue sauce. And that was one of the best pizzas I've ever had. Seriously, I'm telling you, Papa's Pizza is very, very good. So I don't blame you for saying that as your, island pizza. They're microchipped. $9 special. Oh, huh. I'm gonna have to. Huh. Interesting. All right. All right. I gotta go shopping tomorrow. Goodness gracious. Brittany, you almost made me spit my drink. Put them on layaway. Yeah, I'd like to buy a quarter leg of this kitten here this week, and yeah, next week I'll get the other hind quarter. Oh my goodness gracious. What will I be shopping for? Well, like a kitty litter box and kitty toys and kitty food and kitty treats. That's what I'll be shopping for, Cha-Cha. If I'm getting kittens, I need to shop for kitten things. Maybe I could just bundle up paper and like throw it and I'll chase it. I don't know. My time, Kim Treadway, it's 4:26 a.m. You definitely got to get your cats out of the layaway. I mean, goodness gracious. Buccaneer Lounge made amazing pizza. Dad used to buy. They closed in the 90s. Same recipe. Nice. Show chat the cat pics. All right, Larry, hang on a second. Give me a hang on. Wait one. I'll get there. All right, hang on a second. Let me go find you, Lori. I need my other glasses for this. Oh, here we are. Disco. No eye self-stabbing. Goodness gracious. Oh crap. A lot of people want things. Where the heck are you, Lori? There you are. All right, hang on a second. Gotcha. All right. I'll put this picture up and I'll kind of biggie it. Just so that people can see the kittens. And this is a brother and a sister. You know what? Abigail. Martin, the dude, looks fatter, definitely fatter than his sister. But his sister, Abigail's mane, looks fantastic. Not sure if you guys and gals can see that. Let me just change that away from there. And, oh, there's a couple of kittens. Those are the ones that Lori, what the heck, texted me about. You see the dude, the guy laying down. That's the brother. He looks fatter. But look at the mane on Abigail. Not sure if you can see that. Mane goes near down to her feet. They both look like real good kitties. I am hooked on kittens. Laurie. I would have to look at the picture again too. They do look fancy, don't they? Now, should I rename them or leave them their names as they are? Because I could rename them and remember their names, but if I had to try and remember their names, then I would have to try and remember their names. So I'm not sure if that makes me a bad cat parent or not. I don't know. Always rename because they are yours. Cha-cha. Yeah, they do look fancy. I might want to rename them both. I had 2 white kitties before, sisters. They were both called Horace and Roberto. I could do the same thing there if I felt like, And after a couple of weeks, they would respond to it. Yeah, very pretty. If they know their names, keep it. All right, Brittany. I can try and I'll go look. Let me go look first, okay? This is an adventure we'll all take together, and I'll keep you guys updated. I mean, if I get a kitten or if I've got an application in to get a kitten and it's sounding pretty sure, obviously you'll see me shopping for some kitten type things like a litter box and litter and kitty treats and stuff for it to kill because they gotta kill stuff. They love it. Youper, all right, you stay well and safe. All right. Okay, each cat has different eye colors, or each cat has 2 different eye colors. Not sure where you're going there, Laurie. You got to be a little bit more clear. Kind of understand what you're talking about, but you can really knock this home right now. Clarify. Oh, really, Cha-Cha? Okay. Your dog doesn't respond to the old name. Oh, okay. Good to know. Cats and dogs are different freaking beasts, though. Totally different beasts. Holy crap, Ivan, what are you doing up? You're still up, aren't you? Everyone say a nice hello to Ivan. Ivan is a gentleman friend of mine. He's also in the area of the very nice lady who from YouTube met tonight and did some barter with. Ivan and I, and his wonderful lady Joanne got together. We had some coffee over here at my place, and next thing we're looking at doing is maybe a video over at Ivan's place. He's got some really interesting ways to garden for small spaces, big time. So we plan on doing a video about that, getting together for a coffee, making some video about that, maybe a bit of an intro, say hi, to the community and the neighborhood. Oh, the word got out in the cat community. Just come to your right. Yeah, you got all the treats and all the good stuff. Youper, right? If you're on your way, you stay well and safe. Yeah, Ivan, I'm still up. Yep. Hey, listen, we are kind of on the same schedule. Not to share too much, but Ivan was a professional. What was that? I'm not sure how you call it. Get home driver? Not a get home driver. A designated driver, like a licensed driver, designated driver company. It's kind of like a taxi, but if you're a drunk person at a bar, you call them instead of a taxi. And I believe that's it. Ivan, please correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, it was a whole industry. It was built out of. No, take your time, Ricardo. Yeah, do what you do. Lovely to have you here. Brittany's cat is closer to being a human than sometimes they are. Cynthia, it's pretty much the same thing here. Like, I mean, when I signed the lease, which was 9 years ago, okay, uh, there's a clause in there, no air conditioners. So, like, I mean, I need an air conditioner, so every month it's in the window. I got to pay $50 for that. They also have clauses, no freezers, no washer and dryer. Like that's all in there, right? So I mean, and no pets is also in there. But when I moved in, the buddy that lived upstairs, who's a nice guy, he just lives around the corner. Uh, he had a cat, he had a pet, and I mean, two people that live in here now, they've got lizards and crickets and shit, you know. So like, they can say whatever they want until they rent it to you, and then you can kind of. They can't make you not have a pet. If they want to try and charge you with it, or negotiate money for that, it's legal for them to do that. However, to make sure they're not complete fucking assholes, get a receipt for that extra. My landlords are really good. They look after the place, but they're as slimy as they can get away with. However, they keep the place nice enough. Ian Myers, you're on your way. You stay well and safe, brother. Always good to have you here. Okay. I hope you and yours get some rest and enjoy your day. Which is a big old baby. Let you carry him like one. Is that a dog or a chicken? What's a big old baby? Come on now. Kitty, dog, kangaroo, emu. What could it possibly be? Oh, your kitty. Oh, yeah. Like, do you throw him over your shoulder or cradle him while he's like lying down on his back in your arms? Carry him around that way. Oh, some kitties. Yeah. I had barn cats. I had barn cats when we were on the farm. And we'd have to walk like a quarter of a mile up the driveway to get the school bus every morning in the freaking winter. And one of these barn cats, there was actually two of them. One of them got dissuaded easier than the other. The barn cat that wouldn't leave us alone, we would get out there and we'd be leaving out the house to walk up the driveway to go get the school bus to go to school. This cat would come up to us and she'd climb up our leg and climb right up, sit on our shoulder and like up on top of our head and stuff. And like we're walking down the driveway going to school. We got this kitty, the barn kitten, on our head. It's like, Cedar, what are you doing? Can't take you to school. I cannot take you to school. She had to get the message. We had to like give Cedar a toss and she'd come and climb back up again. We'd have to give her the toss a little bit more into the snow, you know. It's like, go on, Cedar. Go on back to the barn. See to your kittens or whatever. But no, wanted to follow us up the driveway, climb up on top of our heads. Kitties can be whack. Tell you that. Got a couple of 5-year-olds. They're probably not whack. They're probably all right. Yeah, we had Cedar and Tigger as lady barn cats. Man, you know, they had a couple of litters of kittens. Most of them dispersed. But goodness gracious. I mean, they were the best freaking barn cats ever. You never saw a mouse or a rat anywhere. And you know what? One time, like we had a good farm dog. His name was Toby. He was like a lab shepherd cross. So he's a little bit smaller than a shepherd, but he was black all over. Same shape as a shepherd. White tip on his tail, 4 white paws, and a white blaze on his chest. Wicked awesome farm dog. He turned around though, and he went at not Cedar, but Tigger. He went at Tigger, and Tigger had just finished littering. She just littered over in the barn, so she was in high mommy protection mode. She grabbed onto Toby's face with her with her 2 hands, all her claws out, and her back claws. She grabbed onto Toby's face and just chomped down on his nose. She was like, "No way, man. No way. I'm your boss," type deal. And from that point on, the barn cats, slept on top of Toby, who was an outdoor dog in the wintertime. He had a real good fur coat. He was fine outdoors. The cats would sleep on top of him and eat out of his dish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was one of the cool things I saw happen on the farm. Saw so many cool things. I appreciate that, Ivan. Well, you know, I'm just me, and you know, if you're looking at me right now, you see what I look like. Well, see what I act like. Same thing with Ivan and his lovely wife met, and you know, wonderful experience of meeting Bettina this evening, also an internet YouTube friend. I'm just me. You get what you get. It's pretty freaking simple. It's plain. I got no agenda to push. Otherwise, I'd be selling knives or trying to get my email going more, or some hook me up with I don't know, what is that, the memberships and all that. I don't know. I'm just a guy who wants to share some truth and reality with you guys and gals. Ivan, if you hadn't heard this, JBS Meats has been cyber hacked. In case you don't know, now go do your own research. It's the biggest global company in beef and poultry production. Also, I'm not going to sell any freaking knives, bastard. Listen, man, sorry I missed your call the other day. Why don't you text me before you call so I can know to pick it up? When somebody calls with a private number, I don't pick it up. Sorry, bro. Just shoot me a text first. Everyone say a nice hello to my buddy Cooking Green Bastard Style. If anyone wants to see someone who really knows how to cook while they get drunk and listen to heavy metal music, go check out Cooking Green Bastard Style. You texted me yesterday. Oh, like I tell everyone, I don't always check my phone every freaking day, dude. It's okay. We'll hook it up. Yeah, we do need to have a conversation. I believe so. Hey, that guy up there, Cooking Green Bastard Style, he loves trains. He loves the ever-living crap out of trains. He could tell you what pitch a train's horn is that's 6 miles away. Yeah, I know that, GB. So, text me before you call. Because if I see some private phone number, do you answer a private phone number? Maybe you do. I don't know. Just shoot me a text first so that I know. You didn't text me before you called last night. Or, oh, yeah, last night. Well, whichever. Yeah, cheers to big ears. Well, he's not anti that, Brittany. If I thought he was an asshole, I would just say, you know what, you're an asshole. And I'd smoke him off my channel. But I like the guy. I think he's got a brain in his head. And I actually like the guy. Can he or anyone else be assholic? 100%. And whatever. That's okay. My only qualification for the chat is no trials and tribulations in the chat. Don't be arguing amongst yourselves. Yeah, all right. He is an asshole. He just said it himself. I'm a freaking asshole too. May have to depend on who you talk to and how I was treated, but right? Sometimes we all need to be an asshole. And it's all right, and it's all good. So how you doing anyway, GB? What's up? If you want to have a conversation, please make sure I'm awake, then text first and then call. So say, hey, private number coming in or whatever. That's all fine and all good. I'll take it. Love to talk to you, you know what I mean? Ivan. Not at all. I appreciate you. Appreciate everyone in here. Someone wrote a song about that. Dennis Leary. Well, what is that song? Is that? Not sure what that song. Be a little bit more clear on that. You got a song title there, Billy? Come on now. Oh shit! You're just waking up. All right, you're going to town today. Okay, no, gotcha. You're gonna go do some shopping. Correct me if I'm wrong. Come on now. The world's biggest asshole. All right. All right. Oh, all right. One of my moderators got that. Cool. Good. Sounds like if you're up early getting out, you're going to go do some shopping. Brittany, you stay well and safe, okay? Dees, shoot me a text 15 minutes tomorrow. You can even ring the phone. It won't cost you a frick all. Get my alert that you're going to be up, and I'll be more than happy to join in on that. I don't know, man. I'm not sure if Crappy Tire is going to be open. I've been going to TSC. Like TSC is expensive depending on what you want, and sometimes they hardly got frig all in there. But you can get some odd stuff. You can still walk in, walk around, do that. Why it's necessary, farming stuff. But the Canadian Tire, hopefully it's gonna frickin' open. I need some more lighters. Those 5-packs of Bix. Oh, Brittany, you're more than welcome here anytime. Yeah, please come and join us again. All right, Dees. Sounds cool. You stay well and safe, bro. Kim, stay well and safe, okay? Mary Beth, you guys were out of the house when everyone was hiding locked in. Man, I just want to go outside and have a frickin' bonfire. You know what I mean? All right, Ivan, you and Joanne stay well, okay? Good to see you, brother. And okay, we couldn't hook up for coffee this week. We'll do it next week. All right. Shopping for beer today, but helping a neighbor. With some shit. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah. All right, your day is full then for sure. Yeah, gotcha. Hard copy on that. You know what? With that, guys and gals, I might just go ahead and bounce this live stream down, finish it up. It's bedtime for me. Okay. Bedtime for me 4 hours ago or whatever. But yeah, Ivan, we'll talk soon. Yeah, just shoot me a text when you think you got some time. We can hook up a coffee. That'd be cool. Oh, you pack a long gun. You know what? If I had the mushroom cloud out of this place, the only thing I'd want to stop by for would be a long gun. Everything else, I could leave. I could just drive away, go somewhere else, and things are okay. However, yeah, I would want to stop by for the long gun. I totally hear that. Totally hear it. Not necessarily something you can always carry with you. In the Deer Tonight video. All right. Ivan is a moderator. Looks like he's going to bed cooking green bastard style. I'm not sure if he wants to post a link. I don't have the link. Mary Beth. Yes, that is the case, and that's something I haven't seen. It was in the chat there. Shared with me. He actually invited me down to a park to take some video to, show what we're actually doing for the. What do they call that? It's the stay-at-home measures. Night, Jivan. You stay well and safe. All right, bastard. You know what? You stay well and safe as well. And next time you want to have a phone conversation, like text and or phone me first, and then it's like, hey, pick up the phone, dude. Because I don't always just pick up if it chimes in as private number. That's like you're gonna sell me some freaking newspapers I've already got or something, Not that I would suspect you of that. I would suspect you of something far more nefarious. Oh, go on and get then, Lori. Put that flea bag on your head as a window blocker there. They can't see the. Well, I may be in the market for some knives if I'm in pocket. If I'm not in pocket, I'm only in the market for necessities. Okay, so let's just not. We'll just leave the sharing on all that right there, shall we? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah. So yeah, yep, Sturgis indeed. The Ginsu 2000 hangs head in shame. Really, GB, the Ginsu 2000. Hopefully, I know you got a lot of water in your in your preps. I hope you don't have as much of those as you have water. In the Deer Tonight. GB, you're making me snort now. Come on. That's funny. You know what? With that, guys and gals, I'm going to go ahead and end this. Wind this puppy down so I can actually get some sleep. Because I do have some things to do tomorrow. Some commitments to make. And some things I'd like to do for myself personally in the garden. So, we will share that with you. Everyone stay well and safe. Don't forget to hold up your brother or your sister. And don't ever look down on anyone unless you're about to hold them up, okay? Those are my ones and zeros. That's what you got. This is North. Out for now, guys and gals.